Hey everyone, this is Razviel's blog and welcome to another general discussion series. So today's general discussion is going to be on TV shows having too many seasons, and the person who recommended me this video was Captain Imagination, and you can check out the link to the channel in the description box below. But before I get into this, here are a few words from this channel. Hey guys, if you want to check out more content from this channel, then tune in every Sunday and Monday for new videos. And if you happen to see any videos posted up during the week, that means that there was a bit of movie and TV news that I wanted to talk about, so those will be considered special videos. And if you want to chat with me on social media or see when new videos are being released, then follow me through Twitter and Facebook. And also, please feel free to join the new Facebook group, Razviel's Blogs Reviews 2.0, where we talk about movies, TV shows, and video games with other fans of the genres. And now, we return to our regularly scheduled program. So, there has been quite a lot of TV shows over the years that get a lot of seasons or has been on the air for a long time. And I wanted to talk about that because I wanted to talk about how having too many seasons for a TV series can really affect the quality of a TV show in general. And the two shows that I wanted to use for examples for this video is The Simpsons and Family Guy, because those are two shows that's been on for a long time and they have so many seasons, and yet having so many seasons have affected the quality of both shows. So in the case of both The Simpsons and Family Guy, those are two shows that's been running for a long time, and even though they're very popular shows, their quality has been hit over the years because either the creators are running out of ideas about stories to tell with these characters, or they try to make so many changes to these characters that it ends up making the series like unrecognizable to the audience who've been watching the show since the very beginning. Now, why I don't mind sometimes of TV series running for a long time, sometimes I do worry about the quality of the show because, as I mentioned before, sometimes what can happen is that the creators can run out of ideas about what kind of stories to tell with these characters and how to make these characters even more interesting in the later years. And other times, I think with the show running for so many seasons, I think it can be a good thing for that show, because at least it shows the audience just how well beloved these shows are, like especially The Simpsons, which have been on for nearly 30 years. So that's the one good thing about a show running for a long time. But I think what needs to be done for shows that have too many seasons is that sometimes you gotta know when you need to stop the show. Like at what point do you need to stop the show or stop the storyline if that character's story is already told. So some of the best shows that I think are out right now are those short-running shows that run for like 3 to 4 seasons. And I think the reason why those shows do pretty well is because they know when to stop. They know when the story for the character is ended and when they need to wrap up things. So like for example with Avatar: The Last Airbender, it only ran for like 3 seasons, but they were able to wrap up the show in a way that wrapped up all the story plots they needed to wrap up, and they did it in just 3 seasons. So sometimes a show doesn't really need to run for like 10 or 20 seasons to be considered great. Sometimes you just need to know where you need to stop the story or where you need to end this character's journey, and the show would be better off for it. And if the show ends up running for a long time, like The Simpsons or Family Guy, and you're not sure about what kind of stories you need to tell with these characters, don't be afraid to like explore different aspects of these characters. Like try to do storylines that you never put the characters through before and have them actually grow from those experiences. I think one of the things that a lot of creators fear is that if they put this character through a different situation and they end up changing the character as a result, then people are not going to recognize the character and they might actually end up stop watching the show because the character is not the same as they remember it. And while that can be a legitimate concern for long-running characters that have the same personalities for so many years, if you want to make the show more interesting to the audience in the near future, then you got to put the characters through some changes to make them more interesting and make them grow as characters as a result. So those are my thoughts about TV shows having too many seasons. Like I think that while it can't be okay for a show to run for a long time, there needs to be a limit on where you could stop the show or when you need to stop telling this character's story if that character has their story wrapped up. So tell me in the comments down below, what do you think about this topic video? What do you think about TV shows that run for too many seasons? And do you think some TV shows need to be shortened as a result? Please feel free to comment down below. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Razviel's blog, and I'll see you guys later.